Welcome back to Hard Minded, guys.
Alright, what's up, Alex?
Kobe.
You already know me, it's Ivan.
Nobody knows you.
So, welcome back. How you guys doing?
Feeling good?
It's too early.
I know, I feel that, bro.
It is early, yeah.
It should still be asleep.
Nah, I feel that, bro. But you know, we gotta grind. We gotta do our thing. But hey, but first, let me shout two people out real quick. They're upcoming artists, bro. Like they're trying to make it big. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out for he's my cousin. One of them's my cousin. Shout him out, Lil Ye. Follow him on Instagram and stuff like that. Lil Ye. So go on SoundCloud and stuff like that. Go give him some love. He just dropped like two songs. I mean. And then the other upcoming artists, go follow Malfa. You know, he's on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and all that stuff. At Mr. Malfa. So yeah, go hit him up. Shout them out. Give him some love and stuff. And yeah. Also, we just published our new Instagram. So go give us some love too. At _heartminded_. So yeah, if you guys want to be a guest or come on our podcast, well, just DM us. We'll always answer. And yeah, so just give us some love. And then yeah. So
That's a lot of love.
I know. We need to get that love, you know what I'm saying? But it's good. It's good how we just started. It's right now it's in the morning, but most of the people out there gonna listen to different times, but it's hella early, you know, so
Too fucking early.
I know. But first things first, what'd you guys do over the weekend, dude? I haven't seen you guys in a minute.
Oh, yeah. You want to start?
I'll start since, I had the most boring weekend out of the three. Basically, I just worked, and that's it.
Let's go, bro. Getting that money. Grind.
Fun.
You, Alex, what'd you do?
Well, Saturday I worked in the morning, and then once I got off, my family and I, we went to Clear Lake.
Oh, that's dope.
Like 2-hour drive from here, and yeah, we were just, I don't know, hanging out with family and shit, cousins. We were having a good ass time.
That's what's up. It's always good to spend time with family, you know?
Fuck yeah.
You know? Sometimes it's just stay away from job and working, even though it's always good for you, grind and get that money. But I mean, it's always good.
We gotta distract ourselves. There we go.
Yeah, you gotta do that.
But money is also great.
It's also good. Money, Benjamins, all that type of things is good. But for me, it wasn't. Mine was pretty boring since like I worked almost the whole weekend except Sunday. But you know, it is what it is. Time off was good. But yeah, so it was good. Yeah. Oh, did you guys watch the fight?
The
KSI
versus
and
Logan.
Logan Paul fight?
Yeah.
Paul Logan?
Logan Paul, you know?
No, I didn't watch it, but I heard something about like them coming to a decision that KSI won or something like that.
Yeah, no, I didn't watch the fight, but I did see the highlights of the fight.
Yeah.
And, dude, KSI was going hard. I'm not gonna
The first 3 rounds, KSI, he was like the aggressor.
Yeah.
So the judges score him like 10-9, 10-9, 10-9.
But you want to hear my opinion, though, bro?
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
You want to know my opinion? I feel like Logan should have won, though. But even though he did like a little, that one illegal hit.
No,
that was nasty.
First, he hit KSI with a nasty uppercut.
Yeah, that was nasty.
And then he got him in a chokehold, and then hit him on the back of the head.
But it is what it is, you know. Everybody made their decisions, you know. But I mean, that's my opinion of like.
I mean, at least it wasn't a tie again.
I know. At least it wasn't a tie.
Dude, imagine if it was another draw.
Nah, if it was another draw, I'll call it rigged because
I know. Yeah.
Wait, when KSI won, I was so happy. And then
yeah, because you're a big fan of him.
Yeah, of course. I've been watching him ever since
he was like
I was like
year?
it's like 6th grade, 5th grade.
I'm not a big.
I'm like a pretty like OG when he was like 50K subscribers.
I feel that.
50K.
Yeah, like
I wasn't a big fan of both of them like that. I literally just found out about Logan when he was part of the the wasn't he part of like
Suicide
the,
Force? Not Science.
No, that one Team 10 I think it was called. Or
No,
was that
no,
his
no,
brother?
that's Jake. That's Jake.
But anyways, like I knew from him because of something from that.
Well, he's famous from Vines as well.
Yeah, and then KSI, I knew him because of you.
Yeah.
You told me to go watch his like funny videos when he used to play like the FIFA stuff.
Dude, his FIFA videos.
Where like
iconic.
I remember my first video that I watched from him was the when he played FIFA, and then if you lost or something like that, you had to like
That's
get
s-
like,
slavery
with the-
FIFA.
Yeah, that one.
You get whipped every
You get
time.
whipped
You
by the
get.
belt.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That was funny. That was funny. But his brother's also funny too.
Veggie,
Yeah,
yeah.
his brother's funny.
Yeah.
Hella funny. But yeah, that was a good weekend. Like I mean, like I said, I didn't watch the fight. But
You know, Justin Bieber went to the fight.
I did see
Justin Bieber.
on part of the highlights that I watched. It popped up.
Justin Bieber,
Popped up.
Rick Ross, and Lil Baby.
I didn't see Little Baby nor Rick Ross, but I did see JB there.
That's
And then-
crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, maybe we'll see Logan again in the ring. You know,
I don't know.
Rematch?
I'm not gonna lie, like
There's not gonna be no trilogy.
nah, but
it's
I
been
mean,
confirmed
It can't. Like it just got. I don't know.
because you can't do like even KSI said like you can't live. It can't go higher than what it.
it
already
was,
went.
yeah. No, I feel that, but
How did
Yeah.
it even start?
Okay, it all started. You don't know the two YouTubers, but it's Joe Weller and Theo Baker, and they just had a sparring match, and then
Oh.
Joe Weller won, and then KSI went on the Instagram comments. He's like, "I bet I will beat you guys,"
Yeah.
and then it was KSI versus Joe Weller, and after the KSI fight, that's when KSI won. He called out the Paul brothers.
damn,
And then,
damn.
So KSI started it.
Yeah, not like I said, it was Joe Weller and Theo Baker.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
KSI made
KSI was
it
like-
popular.
Yeah, but like KSI was like the one who called them out. You know, that's
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like he started it.
Yeah. That's cool though. But that was the weekend. That was the fight that I was just asking if you guys saw it, but you know.
Yeah.
But I was really over the weekend. Like me and Chloe were talking about it a little bit, and you know, like I feel like we should talk about like our lives right now. You know, like how we're doing right now, and like
Like
tell
our
like,
lives
a
after
story.
high school.
Yeah, life after high school. Like how is it?
Well, that is the topic for today.
Yeah,
So-
that's that. It is, but I mean, like yesterday night, me and Cody were kind of talking about it a little bit, like just me and him, without no mics or nothing. You know, just me and him, and like, kind of like, it had me thinking last night too, bro. Like, I was just thinking about like a lot of things, and you know, things that might happen in the future with our group, and things that I want to do with you guys, and like. You know, like I just want our group to succeed and go big somewhere. You know, like
Of course,
No,
of
yeah,
course.
for
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like I want to grind with you guys and work to the point where like you know what I mean. Like we don't need jobs no more.
Yeah.
And like with you guys, like I feel like. I mean, I grew up with you guys.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? And like I feel like people should know what our lives look like right now. You know, and if when do you guys want to go first, or I mean, I can go first if you guys want to.
Oh yeah, go ahead. You're already talking to him.
Well, anyway, I graduated high school like 2018.
right?
Barely.
Yeah, I barely graduated. Bro. I barely graduated high school, but I mean, I was happy that I graduated because I didn't. I'm not a big huge school person. Like I'm not, you know, like school for me was kind of pointless. But I mean, I made it out. You know, I still have a job. You know what I mean? Like I'm in college too. But I mean, hey, like I'm trying to do things in my life, trying to make it better my life myself too, becoming a better person, and but yeah, that's like my life right now. You know, still working on it, and
What are you studying in college?
right now, my major is to become a fireman. Well, I'm working on getting my EMT certification and stuff like that, so I can go into a fire academy.
Dope.
So that's what I'm working on right now. But like general ed is like in the way right now, so like
No, yeah, like first 2 years. Yeah, I get
you
it.
know,
Yeah.
so it's like in the way right now. So it's like I just wish there was a way where I could just go to college and just take the EMT classes instead of the general ed.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But hey, if
But
it's,
wait, don't you need general ed first, then EMT?
Technically, yeah, because
Yeah.
you need to take like sciences, like science
Yeah.
classes and stuff like that, which I'm almost done with.
Yeah.
I just need a chemistry class, and then hopefully next semester or next year I'll be able to get into the EMT class because supposedly it's hard to get into the EMT class at ARC because like you need to have a lot of like experience. But I've
Yeah.
met like a lot of few EMTs that went to ARC and they told me that it's not that hard to get in. They just say that so you can be more motivated to get in, you know?
Yeah.
And so
But most
Which-
likely, it is pretty hard though.
it
if you
is.
think about
I'm
it.
not gonna lie to you, bro. EMT in general is hard, and I didn't in high school. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do that, da da da, and like I'm still trying to do it. But there's not one time in my life after high school where I said I'm not gonna make it. I'm trying. It's hard.
Yeah.
All the classes that I've been taking, like my science classes, because most of the classes that I've been taking like the past year, it was just mostly like science classes and biology and stuff like that, and learning like a lot of things and like science that I didn't get teached in high school. It kind of like, damn, like all this stuff I forgot, you know. So it was kind of like something where I had to like get into really
Yeah,
quick.
because what's it called? Our high school didn't prepare us like.
Yeah, our high school didn't really prepare us for like.
They didn't teach you shit. That's
No,
basically
yeah. To be
Nah.
because like we had teachers quit on us.
all the time,
I was like,
and it's like, bruh.
most of the time, like I would just be on my phone, like
In class?
just on YouTube.
And like, I have no hate for that school. You know, I graduated from
I
there.
have hella hate for that.
Me too.
But I mean, like, hey,
too.
bro, like, it
Ruined my
was something
career.
like a lot of teachers have left us, and like,
Dude,
mostly,
I left right on time.
yeah. I mean, hey, like, I graduated from that school, and I didn't want to graduate from that school. I tried to leave, but then at the same time, we're like, it was my last year.
That's
I
true.
was
Yeah,
a junior.
there was no point.
There was really no point for me to leave, so I was like, man, well, I'm just gonna stay here in my last year, might as well. And like I remember in high school where it was a group of guys, bro. Like I had a huge amount of friends, but then like out of nowhere, you know, like time goes by and people
change.
Yeah, people change and people just start making different decisions of what school they want to go to, and that's what they did. So then I ended up with just myself, basically.
No, yeah, that's senior year for you guys.
You know, and I was cool with it, to be honest, because like
Uh,
I was more back then in high school. I was not like I was doing bad, dude. Like I was like not.
this dude had a
focused.
0.0
I had like a
GPA.
damn 0.0 GPA.
Ninth grade at least. Ninth grade.
Freshman, I didn't really
No?
care.
Yeah.
But I mean, then I started changing my act, and I started going to classes, and you know, really doing my stuff. Because then I had one time I remember, I think it was sophomore year. They told me that one of my counselors told me that I was gonna end up being there 5 years. I was like, hell no, I'm not.
What,
gonna
super
be here for
senior?
5 years. Hell no. So then
He'll
she
be-
had a meeting with my mom, and I felt bad, dude, mostly because my mom heard that too, dude. Because I was like, damn, I'm been here for 5 years. I'm basically gonna be graduating with you guys.
14 years like Mac.
You know, like I was like, nah, thank you. So I changed my act. I started doing my things. You know, started doing my homework, even though my homework was always wrong. But I still turned it in. I always turned in something in instead of having a 0.
True.
So like,
Yeah.
you know, I tried to get into Sac State, which did not work out for me. That's why I'm at ARC, which is working out for me really well. Because right now it's like my own, like, you know, you do your own schedule, so you have your classes when you can, and you take your classes when you can. So it's like, it's working out for me right now, and
Yeah.
so yeah, like I've been through a lot in high school. I wasn't the best student, but I made it, and I graduated, and that's the point. I have my diploma, and
Yeah.
you know, doing me, and like I remember I did my own speech, dude. I had to do a speech for graduation.
Because you only had like 8, huh?
Yeah, I only had like 10 students.
I think it was like 12, right? 12? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares?
Yeah,
about
it
the
was
number?
something around that. And I remember they're like, we all had to give a speech. We all had to give a speech. And my speech was whack. Like the most wackest speech in the world.
I want to thank my mom. I wanna
Yeah,
thank
dude. I was
My
like,
teachers.
no, I don't know if you went. You didn't go to
I
my
was
graduation.
sleeping on his graduation.
And I remember I invited
Yeah.
Kobe, and I had a line for Kobe in my speech, but I never said it because he
remember
wasn't
that.
there.
I woke up. I'm like, damn, I forgot.
No, that's all good.
I
I'm
think
not
I was at
tripping.
work that day.
I'm not tripping, but I mean, my graduation was whack, bro. Like it was whack. Like I remember I gave shout out to Mr. Yang, but I mean, I didn't. I remember I gave it thanks to him and Mr. Pease, dude. Like
Yeah.
I barely passed that class.
I know in our high school, the passing grade was like 45%. And basically, if you failed, you basically like didn't even do anything.
That's damn near an F in every other school.
Because
bro.
I passed with C's, and I had like a 55%. Because I abused the system.
But what's the point of trying then?
I don't know. Yeah, that like they didn't. I don't know. They
just care about student
they
graduating,
cared
but they don't-
cared about the success rate, I guess.
Yeah, but they don't care about the students after they graduate.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
they're graduating with a 50%,
And then-
but are they graduating with like the
'Cause the-
tools to like actually succeed in college and like you know?
Because in college it's like 70%, I believe.
Yeah.
That's the bare minimum.
And there's like one subject that I hate the most. It's math, bro. I hate math. Like I'm just not good at it at all. And like it was hard for me, and I struggled so much in high school with that. Like I remember doing like heck of work for Mr. Yang's class and Mr. P's. When we hit algebra, dude, algebra 2, thank God I never made it to like calculus, dude. Because I would have failed that majorly, dude. But I'm glad that like I had help.
Yeah.
But I felt like it wasn't enough help for me because like I made it out. Macy, I felt like I made it out because they didn't want to see me there no more. So I mean,
It's a pity,
You know?
pity grade, I guess.
yeah. So it's like
Let's give him a C.
Yeah, that's what I
whatever.
felt like. But I mean, I tried. You know, it wasn't the best, but like I tried passing it.
Yeah.
But then I
He
graduated.
did put in the hours because this dude used to go to zero period, like
Oh yeah.
7
dude.
like 7 a.m.
Yeah, I was like
7 a.m.
I had to wake
before
up at
school?
6. I had to wake up at 6, and I had to be there at 7. But
I'm pretty sure he took like three or four in just one semester
Jesus.
because you had one
Yeah.
before school and then one during school and then one after school.
and it went after school. Yeah, you're right.
yeah,
You're right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because I remember when my counselor, like, she called me up to her office and she's like, oh, I'm going to put you in 0 period. It's, like, for you to, like, gain your grade.
Yeah.
Like, so you can, like, graduate on time. I was like, yeah, most definitely. And, bro, then at, like, literally, like, the middle of the semester, I found out that grade that I was getting in Mr. Yang's class in the 0 period wasn't, like, it didn't count. I was getting so mad, bro.
Imagine
like, I was
waking
like,
up at
what?
6 a.m.
But at the
For a
same
grade that
time-
doesn't count?
Yeah, I never did nothing in that class. 80% of my grade was just being there, and literally never did nothing, like nothing. Mr. Yang would sometimes just put Netflix on and just chill, like real
Netflix
talk,
and
bro.
chill with your
Real
teacher.
talk. Real talk, dog. I never did nothing, but then I started going to Miss Tran's class,
Yeah.
and I did a lot of work there.
Miss Tran.
And then my last class, who did I have it with?
Was it peace?
I think I had it with Peas or I forgot who, but it was a math teacher at like my after school class because I had like 3 classes to be at for math. I had like 3 classes in one school year.
Jesus.
It was a lot, but I mean I made it out. Like they made it a way where I could graduate on time, and that's what they did. And I mean, yeah, I can thank them for that because like I'm out of school.
Yeah.
I'm in college though, but hey, but yeah. Other than that, I still have a job. I still work at the same restaurant. I mean, it's cool. Nothing really major, dude. Like, you know, like my life's still like the same. Working and going to school, and then just. I mean, the only thing I could really say is just starting this podcast with like, you know, close homies. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that's all I could really
Yeah.
say. Is something major, something big for me in my life, something different. You know, I'm trying to better my life, and I feel like doing this podcast and talking to you guys and talking to the people that are listening, like, so they know what kind of stuff we go through, you know? Because probably in high school, people just thought that I was just a, you know, like a lame ass dude. You
Or
know?
it was probably dumb.
Yeah, something like that. But honestly, I'm more than that, bro. Like, if you really know me, like how Kobe and Alex does, like, they know me, like, inside out. You know what I mean? And we all grew up together. So
Yeah.
it's like, other people can see me a different way, and you guys see me a different way. More.
Because
You know what I mean?
to be fair on how other people think of Yvonne is because like off his social media, like
Yeah.
he has I would say like a different persona.
That's true.
But if you actually know him, he's not actually like that and
Yeah.
doesn't
Yeah.
do that type of
I'm
stuff.
just
I remember I showed my a few pictures of my girlfriend because remember when we were trying to hook you up with another girl, her friend.
yeah.
So I remember my girlfriend told me, he looks like a different type of person than when she actually met you. Like you guys were talking and shit.
Yeah.
She was like, I did not expect him like that. I'm like, dude, I told you he's a fucking sweetheart. He can't even hurt a fly.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm probably different on social media because, like, I mean, I don't know. I haven't really been posted like that.
Yeah,
on
yeah,
social,
I know,
you
but-
now, because like I said, I'm trying to better myself.
No, because
You know?
like I said, like when I talk to my other friends, and then when I bring up Yvonne, then they'll be like, oh, but, like they won't talk smack, but they think that you act a certain way,
Yeah.
but like deep down inside, I'm like, nah, he doesn't. He's not like that.
Nah, yeah.
Yeah, Kobe and Alex really know. It's just you just like the people out there, they might think, and I know people out there do think a certain way of me.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Like I've been going to the same school with these guys for a while, and like I know a lot of people out there are haters, and a lot of people out there don't take the time to know me and really hang out with me, and they really just assume that I'm different type of person, you know, and that's fine.
But to be fair, most people do that with
Everybody.
yeah.
Everybody. And that's fine. I don't trip. Because, honestly, like I said, I don't become friends with just any kind of people. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are the only closest ones that I know.
Yeah.
You know? And I wouldn't have, like, really say, oh, that's my brother over there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So-and-so. Like, no. Like, it's rare for me to say that. And for me to give Alex and Kobe and Roman that kind of title is because they've been there and they've been real since the day that we all became friends. So I have no hate or no beef with nobody. Saying that out there, like I don't. You know, like I stay in my own lane and and I do my own thing. I work, I go to school, and I do this. So it's like that's my life right now, I'm really trying to know myself too. Learn more things that that I don't know that I could do. So that's basically what I do, and that's basically what my life is right now and after high school, it's nothing really major, it's nothing.
It's just self-improvement, that's it.
That's basically it, dude. Like
I mean, that's the way to go,
And I know back then in high school I was different. Like I was not like I was always an ass to everybody. I was bad to everybody.
No,
like, I was rude.
He was a dickhead.
Yeah. But then like I've realized that not everybody should be treated the same way, like as a dick. I'm just saying, I was like that. I was always going to school hella mad, and I was going to school like giving people disrespect and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I've noticed and I've realized when I got to senior year I started kind of changing a little bit.
Yeah, then like what's it called? Then people would think you're a dick, but
that's why people started. I would assume that's why people started thinking of me a certain way,
That's
which
true.
is fine. It's all fine. Like I'm not really tripping because like I know how I am now, and a lot of people can talk all they want. You know what I'm saying? They can say all they want, but I mean I am how I am, and like that's my life. Like everybody's not perfect. People always say like, oh, I am how I am, which is I am. I am how I am, bro.
Sam I am.
You know what I'm saying? I know. But,
Sam I am.
but like, dude, like,
does my dad say that? No, who cares?
yeah, that's just me. That's
Alright.
my life after high school too. So
Your dad says Sam I am.
Yeah, it's cringy. It's cringy.
Whatever. But wait, but does he have green eggs and ham?
Nah. He doesn't say that far.
Alright. Alright, go ahead, Kobe.
I'm next. All right. So my life. Okay, so basically, I got into Sac State, and then I got offered basically not a scholarship, but like free tuition. And then like I'm pretty sure 99.9% of other high schoolers would take the opportunity.
I would've
Me,
taken that.
I know. Me on the other hand, like I don't know. I didn't feel like going. And then
Why not though?
I don't know. I was just scared,
yeah, I feel
or just probably too lazy,
Or both.
Or yeah, just most likely both. But I just went to our local community college.
Yeah. I mean, hey, bro, honestly, like, going to community college is better than starting at a 4-year, in my opinion.
I would rather take the university route.
Oh, but
Yeah.
yeah, because it's harder to transfer. Because
Yeah.
Yeah.
let's say at community college, you do your classes, right? But at the same time, you're not not motivated, but like the school's not enforcing you to go full time. Like at ARC, like what is full time is 3 days.
So it depends. It depends on your schedule because
Yeah,
you can have your
exactly.
schedule like max 4, but like the bare minimum is 2 days, and you can
Like-
have all your classes just in 2 days.
You see, and like
Yeah. But at university, I'm pretty sure it's all
all
5 days.
5 days.
Yeah, all 5 days.
Yeah.
It's like
well, I
regular
mean,
school.
I only say that because for me, like, I'm not gonna transfer, you know. So like,
Yeah.
I have thought about transferring, but at the same time, well, like, I mean, it doesn't really go for me because becoming a EMT and a firefighter is just a certification,
No, yeah.
you know. So
Yeah.
I mean, hey, like, it's different for everybody.
But like I just at first I want to become a journalist, but talk about like sports and stuff, and then I was like I don't know, and then I was looking into accounting or
Yeah.
business, because I
You're
feel like
good at math, bro. You're good at mental.
Nah.
Like mental.
No,
math.
yeah,
I'm
you-
good. I'm good at like the simple math. Like I would say I'm pretty quick. Like
Yeah.
like times tables. That sounds so stupid, but I was pretty good at that.
Yeah.
I was very like
No, I feel that, bro. I feel that.
But no, but once it hit like algebra 1, algebra 2, like I was good, but I was just like average. I would say
Yeah.
like, cause in middle school I was like top of my class on
Dude,
everything.
I remember
Oh, yeah,
that.
yeah.
I remember.
I had a 4.0 in
Cody
everything.
was a 4.0 student back then,
And
and,
then-
he had soccer too.
Yeah, I had soccer for I was
He was on top.
I was
of
like,
things.
how the hell did?
But to be fair, my parents are Asian, so
Yeah, I feel
that too.
I feel that.
very very strict.
Yeah.
I remember I got home with a B, and then my dad
Got hella mad, huh?
hella mad, and my mom was like trying to be like a good cop bad cop type of shit, you know.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel
yeah.
that.
But yeah. And then what else was I was looking at? Accounting, journalism, and then just those two.
Weren't you looking into like civil engineering or?
Oh yeah, no. In 9th grade, I want to become a
Architect.
architectural engineer or a
Yeah.
civil engineer. Cause I always I just want to design bridges or like.
That's
I
dope.
feel like that was cool
That's
back
cool,
then.
bro. That's cool.
But obviously life happens.
No, I feel that everybody
And
changes.
then-
bro,
no,
like
yeah, 'cause-
their choices and decisions, dude. Like when I was in middle school, high school, what was my first decision of like major? Becoming a mechanic.
Mechanic,
Yeah.
yeah.
I that's always been like something where I want to do that, and it's still something that I want to do. But I feel like I want to do something better, something bigger for people. You know, like
Yeah.
You want
instead
to
of-
help people.
yeah, to help people, being in that rush where you have that person's life in
You
your hands.
you don't
know?
want to do the safe option. I
Yeah.
would say yeah.
And like, becoming a mechanic is like my backup,
Yeah.
I would say. And EMT and firefighting is something where I want to do better, and I can better myself by doing that.
Mhm.
You
That's
know?
true.
Helping people is something where I want to do. It's like, I want to do that for my life. You know, like, I don't want to be known as, oh yeah, Yvonne's hella good of a mechanic. That's fine. But
I don't
why
think no
wouldn't
one
it-
thinks of that. Anyway, I'm joking.
But wouldn't it be better if people know me as as a paramedic and a fireman?
Like saving cats from trees, that would be pretty dope.
That too, bro. I ain't tripping all the time. I just want to be in that rushing through the red
No,
lights.
what were we talking about? The wildfires in LA.
Yeah, see,
I-
if I get stationed in LA, bro, to be fighting those fires, bro, like,
That'd be dope.
dude, that would be so cool. You know, like
That would be
that's-
cool, but terrifying at the same time.
Yeah,
I would do
Yeah.
that.
I would do it. You know,
The
I'm
adrenaline
risking,
rush.
I would rather risk my life to save
To save another, yeah.
to save another, you know? It's something that I've always dreamed about.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, why saving cars when I can just save an actual life?
Why
you know?
save cars?
You know, I really think it like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like I said, everybody has one decision, and then it always changes because they grow, you know?
No, yeah, for sure.
So what I mean, like, yeah, it happens.
I mean,
So-
like for me, I'm pretty sure you've known, but when I was little, I wanted to be a fucking astronaut.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I remember.
yeah.
You would always talk about it, bro.
Like,
Yeah.
dude, I was obsessed with space. Like, I still am, you know? Like, I was always obsessed with astrophysics and...
You want to become an aerospace engineer, right?
Yeah, like, at first, so it went from being an astronaut to being a pilot to being an aerospace engineer.
Yeah.
Like, instead of flying the planes, I want to build the planes, you know?
yeah.
Mhm.
Like, I've always loved building. Like, you know, fucking Legos.
Oh yeah,
Lego
back then, yeah, we were like so into that.
I don't
Mostly Alex.
understand Legos, but
But I mean,
Yeah,
hey,
sure.
Like, I just had the imagination of that shit, you know? But then, so, like, my life after high school, I was enlisted into the Marine Corps, right?
oh yeah,
So, my senior year, or the summer between junior and senior year, I enlisted, right? And then I took my test, my ASVAB, that's what they call it.
yeah,
And I got a 77, which is good enough for me to go into any job in the Marine Corps. And obviously, I wanted to be an aviation mechanic.
yeah.
I wanted to work with the planes. I wanted to like, just be hands-on, right? And I said to myself, okay, so this is good, like, job experience, so that later on, once I retire from the Marine Corps, I'll get a good-ass career in, I don't know, Boeing or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
But when I took my physical test, like, they said, like, they saw that I was colorblind. I already knew that, but they said, once I did my physical and once I swore in, my recruiter said, oh, because you're colorblind, you can't go into any job you want anymore. So
Damn.
I went from having like 40 plus job options to only 6.
Damn, bro.
So I'm just like, well, shit. I'm enlisted, you know, and it's hard to get out. So, like November, December of last year, I was like in the process of trying to get out.
yeah,
Because I was also like in a state of depression because they told me you can't be aviation mechanic,
yeah,
and that kind of put me down, my hopes down, because I said if the Marine Corps doesn't accept me, what stops like Boeing, NASA, SpaceX from doing the same, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
So I would be wasting 4 years of college for aerospace engineering when no aerospace engineering companies would accept me for my lack of seeing specific colors, you know?
yeah, yeah.
The worst part is like it's not even your fault. You're just
I know, like
Yeah,
it's
no, that's like-
Wait,
hereditary.
yeah,
Like my brother, he has it too now.
yeah.
Oh shoot.
Yeah. So it's something that I have to live with.
Let me ask you, is your dad colorblind too?
No.
No.
My mom is the one who passed it down to me.
Ah.
So it comes from my mom's genes.
Yeah.
Hers it's a 90% chance that a male will get it, but only a 5% chance that a female will get it. So that's why my mom and my sister and a
Oh,
bunch of her.
what's the other 5%?
What do you mean?
Because you said 90 and
90%.
5.
Oh no, I meant like in males.
Oh, got you.
In males, so like I could have been that 10% that I wouldn't be colorblind.
I got you.
But me and my brother,
Yeah.
we got that 90% of being colorblind.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, that's that. And then, where was I? Oh yeah, so I was in the process of getting trying to leave because I was in the delayed entry program
Yeah.
because I was still in high school, right? So I could still technically leave. So I was in the process of that. I was trying to get everything ready. So I met up with my recruiter and she told me, all right, but you do have other options, right?
Yeah.
Like the 6 options, and one of them was culinary, right? And culinary for me was always a hobby.
Yeah.
I liked cooking. I started cooking when I was 8, 9, so I was good at it. Why not, you know? But at the same time, it didn't fill me up, you know. I didn't see myself in that position. I don't want to be in the kitchen for the rest of my life.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
You know,
mean,
as much as I would love to do
unless
that,
if you
Yeah,
you know.
that's your passion. Dude.
yeah, it's not my passion. I like cooking,
Yeah.
but I don't see myself
But as a career, yeah.
That as a
Yeah.
career. So I kind of stuck with that until I left to boot camp, right?
Yeah.
At first, it didn't really affect me, my decision to be a chef for them, but The day I left on a Monday morning, I kind of like it was me, my mom, my two siblings, and my girlfriend. Right, we were saying our goodbyes, and it kind of hit me there because my mom, she was like bawling her eyes out
Yeah.
on my chest, and she was like telling me, "Come back," you know.
Oh shit.
So, me as like the eldest brother, and like her telling me that I was always her right hand.
Yeah.
Like I would want to come back, right? But I knew as an active personnel in the military, I couldn't.
Yeah.
So that kind of affected me emotionally at boot camp.
Yeah.
But my mentality was still straight for a while. But eventually, my emotional stress turned into mental stress, which turned into physical stress in the form of a panic attack.
Damn.
So that first Sunday that I was there, I had a panic attack. I went to the hospital, and then they told me, "All right, you can't be here anymore. Like
Yeah.
you're basically a liability to us." I'm like,
Damn.
"Well, shit."
Damn.
The day that his mom, because I was walking home and I saw his mom was like bawling tears when she found out.
Nice,
And
yeah.
she told me because she saw me. And then she told me and she's like, something happened to Alex. I didn't know anything. Like, you know, in my head, I'm probably like, you know, probably somebody, like he was doing some like, you know, workout or something and he probably working on a gun or something. He probably got shot or something. That's what was going through my head.
No, to be fair, when Yvonne told me too, I thought like he got shot. No.
Exactly. That's like the
No,
only
I'm
thing.
joking. I'm not that dumb.
That's like what was going through my head because like that's my
Yeah.
friend, you know, like my longtime friend.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
To like hear bad news from his mom, like damn, like I didn't know what to like really
Expect,
think.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So I mean, when he came back, he told me everything, and I was like, damn, bro. I'm like honestly, I'm glad that he's back, because honestly, we would have never be right here at this moment doing this.
That's true.
Yeah,
You know?
because every mishappening, is that
Yeah.
word?
Hey,
Yeah, I
bro, and
guess.
like honestly, I know that right now you're trying to get to college and all this, but maybe Marine wasn't really your
No,
your
yeah,
calling, bro.
for sure. Like, I've always wanted to be in the military since I was
Oh,
a little
yeah.
kid. But
Yeah.
like the thing is, like, yeah, I guess it wasn't for me. But at the same time, I'm just like,
Damn.
I would have graduated in September. I would have been in Virginia right now, training for my job.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, I already accepted my past, you know. So I'm just trying to like move forward right now, you know.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
right now, I'm just working Chick-fil-A, and I'm not in college. I'm applying,
Yeah, yeah.
but for a while I was still kind of lost. I didn't know what I wanted to study.
Yeah.
I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life, right?
Yeah.
So I was still in that state of depression, like after the Marine Corps,
Yeah, I feel
because
that.
I didn't have that support anymore. Of like, if I was still in the Marine Corps, I had a good job that I could still go to,
Yeah.
even though if I didn't really want to do it, I still had that one job. You know, I had the resources. I could go to college for free. Now I don't really have anything. You know,
Yeah,
like
no.
I could apply for scholarships.
Yeah, you're basically on your own.
Yeah, like that. That's the
It
feeling
sucks
that I
because
had.
You're, like,
Yeah.
you're only 18, right?
Yeah.
You know, and like, I get it. Like, people always told me, "You're 18, you'll figure it out. You're still young." No, dude. Like, for me, it's not normal because since I was half of my life, I've always had a plan.
Yeah.
I wanted to be an astronaut.
Yeah, you were very organized and like.
I was always organized. I always had a plan for everything. I had a
Yeah.
plan A, B, and C.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but a week prior, I had no plan. I was lost. So after the Marine Corps, I just like it took me a while, but I accepted my past. But then I just gave in to my future. I was like, I don't care about it. You know, like whatever comes to me, comes to me.
Yeah.
Right? And I was about to take that path, but something happened last week. I went to the hospital because of another panic attack,
Yeah.
and then it was like at that moment when I just like realized that I could be doing so much better. Like my mentality before the Marine Corps, it was always planning, right?
Yeah.
I always had a plan. I always wanted it. I always had a dream. you know? After the Marine Corps, I didn't have any dreams, which kind of sucked ass.
Yeah.
But now, I have a dream. You know, I want to go to college. I want to study computer science, mechanical engineering, and business. You know, I want to work with the greatest minds of this century, Elon Musk or I don't know, fucking Bill Gates, right?
Or Jeff
Bezos.
Yeah.
Like, I want to make something that will help people out in the future. Like Steve Jobs, he didn't really invent the touchscreen phone, but he revolutionized it.
Yeah.
Right? I want to do something like that. I want to be remembered for helping society in a way like that, you know?
Yeah.
And like, I know that in college there's a good chance that I'll be able to do that. So I have a dream. Now I just need to like accomplish something to feel that I have that worth, you know?
And bro, me as your brother, dude, as your friend, as your close friend, dude, I know you're gonna make that, bro.
I know. Look, like, it took me a while, but I know that I could accomplish it. You know.
You know, like, you surround yourself with people that are, you know what I mean? Like you surround yourself with people that are always have something in mind.
No, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and I'm very glad that you see yourself doing something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You want to help and you want to do all this, and it's like, damn, like, he's really trying to do something. You know what I mean? Like the other day, what did you tell me about, like, you said something about you were thinking about, like...
Oh, yeah. So, it was a random thought because, you know, me, my insomniac ass.
Yeah.
I just think a lot at night. So, I was thinking, so we have satellites in space, right?
Uh-huh.
Like, we can map out anywhere in the planet, right? So why not do the same for the ocean? You know, like, have inexpensive, I guess, quote unquote, satellites, like, in the ocean. That way, it could be easier for us to discover anything. You know, like, if I was able to do that, like, I could be the one who would discover a couple hundred, maybe thousands of new species in the ocean.
That's true, because in space, like, isn't it true that we know way more about space than we know about the ocean? Because like the ocean is
we've only discovered 5% of the ocean.
Yeah,
and that's crazy.
And like the ocean's like
75-ish% of the Earth's surface.
Yeah,
and like that's insane. And
we only know 5% of that.
I remember before I left to boot camp, me and my girlfriend, we went to San Francisco and we took a ferry, and we were just looking at the ocean, right, at the bay, and I was just thinking to myself, that's a shit ton of water.
Yeah.
That's a shit ton of water, and that's only the bay.
Yeah, I know. If you only think about it, that's just like 0.01%
of the ocean.
Yeah.
You know, like, yeah, it connects to the ocean, but that's a shit ton of water.
That's crazy.
Like, imagine having all that water, like, just up in the air. Like, just if we were to lift up the ocean,
isn't that rain? No, I'm just joking. Keep going.
No, like, imagine just like lifting up the ocean, and we would have a better understanding of how immense.
Yeah, that's a great word.
I know, my vocabulary is on fire. Like, we would have a good idea of how huge this planet is, you know?
Yeah.
And that's what I like to think that's what always, like, I guess, like...
Intrigues you?
Yeah, that's a good, yeah. It would always intrigue me because I would always say, anyone could discover anything in this planet, right?
That is true, yeah.
You just gotta go outside.
You just gotta have the right mentality and actually do it.
No, but like, really, like, one of the many great explorers, they just went outside.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they just went outside. Christopher Columbus, people thought he was crazy, thinking he was gonna fall off the fucking planet.
Yeah.
But he sailed across the Atlantic Ocean and he found land, you know?
On accident.
But yeah, he found land.
Yeah.
And that's just crazy. Like, I would always think, I want to look up to the stars and find something over there.
That's dope.
But I never thought about the ocean because I think the last time the Mariana Trench, it's like the deepest point on Earth. I think it's 7 miles, and the pressure down there is like having a couple hundred Boeing 747s. That's the biggest
Very
plane.
immense. Yes.
Like those planes, they carry like up to 250 passengers, give or take. It's the double decker ones,
Yeah.
right? It's like having like a couple hundred of them.
Damn.
And every square inch of your body. But there's still life down there.
Yeah.
Like the last time a human went down there was like in the 1960s, way before we went to the moon.
Yeah.
And that's fucking crazy. And I was thinking about that like just recently. I'm like, I want to be part of something great like that. I want to be a part of the next humans that could colonize the ocean.
You want to be like memorable across the.
Like Elon Musk right now, he wants to colonize Mars. Like that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
In the next few years, we might even be colonizing Venus.
Yeah.
Like we would have Star Wars. You know the space Sky City. I think that's what it's
Oh,
called.
you know Cloud City?
Cloud, something like
Yeah,
that.
Cloud
you know?
something. Yeah.
Like we could have cities like that.
Yeah.
Just like literally
Like
on the
a-
fucking clouds.
Like a what's it called Utopia?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's dope, bro. That's dope.
And
That's
like
crazy.
eventually in a couple hundred years we would be able to colonize the entire solar system. Another couple hundred years we could colonize the
Galaxy?
not the galaxy.
Milky, not like that.
Like just expand, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I want to start
And
here.
we might even see aliens.
Yeah.
Because they're
Yeah. No. I
hella
know.
like space is
Dude,
like
space is constantly growing.
Yeah.
Like it's expanding. So we would technically never
And I'm pretty
Ever.
sure there's gonna be some type of like not human form but a life, some type of life
Yeah.
in other planets.
yeah.
'Cause
Like-
we can't be the only ones.
I know, huh? And then like, there's people like always like doing that, no? Like, there's like people like not researching, but like
They're actively looking
yeah,
for
Yeah.
After that's what I meant. Like,
Like-
really looking.
There's water on Mars. There's a good chance that there could be life. Not like so life doesn't necessarily mean like they're smart as fuck. They build cities like us. you know?
Yeah.
Like that doesn't necessarily mean life. Life could be
Just
a
like
fucking cell,
a cell or like just like a plant.
a plant, a microbe. Like that bacteria.
I was gonna
That
say
is still
bacteria.
life. You know,
That's
like
crazy, dude.
and there's a good chance that there could be microbes on Mars what's it called? Shit. Ice caps. There you go.
Ice caps, yes.
Because it's water. You
Yeah.
know, there's water in there. And you need water to survive
Mhm.
for life. Water and carbon, but yeah.
That's crazy, bro. Like, I would not ever really think it that way, you know?
That's why I'm saying I've always wanted
Never
to
really
do
think
something.
it that way.
I mean,
That's
if
what
you've
I'm
seen the
saying.
movie The Martian, that's like that's a great movie by the way. The wait, is it The Martian?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
a little scientifically inaccurate, but for the most part, we could do something like that.
Yeah. Wait, didn't he like
He grew what, potatoes?
potatoes from like his piss or shit?
His
or,
shit.
Yeah, his shit.
But it's the Martian soil is so rich in iron that eating the potatoes will kill you.
yeah.
Damn.
But anyways, yeah.
we just talking about that shitty and potatoes. It's less
That's,
Nah, but that's real. That's like
That's like my mentality right now. I have a dream. Like not like I am looking forward to something now.
yeah,
And that's something I couldn't say 4 months ago.
yeah. I know. It's crazy, bro.
And
Like,
dude, 2019 was my year because I fell so hard that I was able to go up again. You know, like I had this in my mind. Like I'm a religious person. I believe in God, but I don't believe that God has a plan already set for you. I don't think that's him.
Yeah.
I think that he gives you the tools to carve out your own path. You know, like he gives you all the tools you need. right? But the way I like to think of it is that I was using a shovel to cover a path, to
Make a
lay
path.
like make a path.
Yeah.
But you can't use a shovel to go forward. You can only go down with that.
Yeah.
You know, and that. But now, I'm just like, I have a plan. I have something to look forward to. So I'm gonna start making my way downtown.
I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the same thing.
And bro, like honestly, like I'm proud of both of you guys, dude. Like you guys came.
No, I'm nothing, dude.
Bro, don't even like dog.
I work at Arby's. That,
Dude, but look, as long as you have something to look forward to, anything. Like me, right now, I'm learning to play the guitar. That, once you accomplish something, you will have the pride, the sufficient enough pride to tell yourself, if I could do this, I could do more.
Yeah.
And that's always been my mentality. Like, I've always wanted to learn more. I've always wanted to do more, you know? Like, that's why I still watch YouTube videos with fucking Vsauce.
Yeah.
Because I want to learn how the Earth moves across the fucking galaxy.
And dude, like how you say you're nothing, bro. You are. And like honestly, bro, this group right here, that every Tuesdays that we're always recording and we're doing this is our grind, bro. You might say, right now, this is nothing worth yourself.
No, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, but
eventually-
I've been nothing for the past.
But okay.
5 years, I would say.
All right. But we're gonna be grinding together as brothers, bro.
Yeah.
And we've been friends for a long time. Dude, doing a YouTube channel or doing a podcast was never in my mind. It was never in my choice of doing.
It
At
was
all.
in my mind.
At all. But eventually, for some reason, we were just chilling, bro, and we both came up with this.
Yeah.
Like,
I showed him a video of another
podcast group, and it gave me the idea of doing the same thing.
Yeah.
And that's what's keeping me on the grind, bro. Like, yes, right now we're in college and we're just starting this. Like how Alex, he has a dream. I have a dream doing this with you guys. And I'm going to be working and grinding with you guys until we make it.
A sustainable enough income that
Yes.
we could quit our jobs.
Yes,
pretty much.
basically what I'm trying to do. And I just want to show people that I can do things that I didn't think that I could do. You know, like,
Yeah.
Look,
Kobe might say, I'm nothing. But, dude, being part of this group means hella.
yeah, look,
A lot.
like right now, like I was telling you this to you guys earlier, but this YouTube channel, Yes Theory, like, the way I like to put it is they make a living out of living, you know, and they get out of their comfort zones to make videos, but also learn from their own experiences.
Yes, sir.
And that's just like the mentality that I want to start growing into, you know?
Yeah.
And, you know, like right now, like my biggest, I guess mentor would be, I guess, Will Smith. Like, he has a YouTube channel now, and like sometimes his talks, like his interviews, he would say like some inspiring ass shit that would just get you to like move forward, you know, like the way he was I guess how do you say it, like the way he got into the Prince of Bel-Air, the show,
Yeah.
was because he was I think he was a rapper or something before that, right?
Yeah.
And his name was the Fresh Prince, but he got, I guess, like an interview kind of, and he became the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Like a audition, you mean?
Yeah, audition, there you go. And like they really liked him, but he's never acted before, right?
Yeah.
So from there, he started growing. Because before the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, he was broke. He wasted all his money, and the day he's April, the day he had to like pay taxes, he was broke. He had no money to pay taxes, so the IRS took everything from him.
Damn.
Like everything.
I didn't even know that.
I know. I saw this on a YouTube video like a week ago.
That's crazy.
And like that's the thing that I want to do right now. I want to move forward. Like, yes, like your past will always affect you in some type of way, but it shouldn't determine you. Like your past should only be the like the setting stones of your future.
Yeah.
So like the way I like to put it, shit, I already lost it. But I like to learn from my past to improve my future. And I've never in my life really looked, I guess, not looking up to people, but I never try to set my bars up where people have their own bars, you know?
Yeah.
Like, the way I want to think is I want to be better. I want to be a better person than what I was yesterday.
Yeah.
And only myself. I don't think about the person to my left or my right. Just me, you know? And that's the way people should be living, in my opinion. Because if you put your own bars up, you'll be, I want to go higher. So you would go higher. And then higher and then higher. But once you reach that bar where another person has it, you'll be like, now what?
Yeah, I feel that. Hey, bro, but like, every one of us have a dream in ourselves, you know, like we do, and you know that, Kobe.
No, I don't. Okay, look, Alex's dream, like he said, he wanted to do business,
Mechanical engineering and computer science.
computer science. Yvonne, he wants to become
EMT.
EMT, firefighter, or that. Me, I'm not sure yet, and I've been thinking about this the past 5 years.
And that's fine, bro. That's fine.
No, but-
Everybody, dude. There's people that go to college undecided.
Yes,
And
that's me right now.
It takes time for them to understand what they want to do,
I know. I just don't
know
want
what I
to.
mean?
I just don't want to end up a bum.
and that's fine. Just keep grinding,
It's
bro.
fine to be a bum.
Literally, just keep grinding, and you'll make it somewhere.
Look, like, you'd never know if, like, even this podcast could be all yours, you know?
Yeah,
Like, you don't know that.
Yeah, you don't.
that's true.
You know what I
Like,
mean? That's why
You
we
were just, like you were saying earlier, you wanted to be a journalist. You could be a journalist for, what, ESPN?
Yeah, but like,
Like, working
okay.
alongside those
Think about
people?
it. Do you know the guy Smith? I don't know his first name.
Stephen A. Smith.
Yes. Where did he start from? He started from the bottom, bro.
Yes,
He was
from-
broke, da da da. And look at him now, bro. He's making. Is he a billionaire already?
No, he's okay. No,
He's like-
but billionaire is very
Okay,
rare.
so he's like in a
He,
million.
he's making millions, which is still a lot.
All right. The other day you told me that he started from nothing, that he didn't have anything, when he got I think he got an interview from ESPN or something like that.
When no, okay. The story is basically when he first signed the contract in 2005, he drove to his mom's job, and then he basically told her, "All right, let's go. Like, I'm gonna take you on vacation. Just quit your job."
Exactly, bro. And I'm not saying that could happen to you. I want it to happen to you, but I want to give you that mindset where like I want to keep grinding. I want to do something better for myself. You know.
I don't know, but I lost the mindset 5 years ago. Is
And that's
Yeah,
gonna
but you can
regain.
always
You
regain.
I know.
regain it, bro.
Like, look
Trust
at
very-
me. I was rock bottom for
Yes.
the past 4 months, and
Yeah.
now I'm recovering from
Yeah.
that. Look, the only person that will ever put you down is yourself.
That is
That's
true.
it. Like, people can always talk shit about you. People
Yeah.
can always criticize you, but as long as you don't let that affect you, it won't matter. But the biggest criticizer in your own life is yourself. Like me, I'm an overthinker, right? I would always overthink everything. Every aspect of my life, I would overthink it.
Yeah.
That's why I hit rock bottom, because of myself, you know? But as long as you don't grow into that mentality, you can make shit happen.
Yeah. And that's why like I wanted to do this with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I know, Kobe, think about it, bro. You would be working right now if we didn't go to college, you know? Right now, full time at Arby's or wherever you ended up going, you know? And this is why I made this group with the three of you guys and Roman, but he's not here right now. But like, I have a plan for the four of us, bro. I don't want you to, work. I want you to grind and work right now that we're starting
Of
up.
course,
You know?
yeah.
But I don't want you to do this and kill yourself later on in the future. knowing, like, going back and think and just saying to yourself, "Fuck, why didn't I just, like, really grind and just, have something in mind myself? I always let myself down." You gotta beat that. You gotta beat. And I'm not saying this towards you. This is to anybody.
Yeah.
But like, you have to beat the laziness before
It gets to you.
it takes over you. That's my problem too, bro. And you're not the only one. You
Look,
know?
I don't know if you guys saw this movie, but Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So I remember
You're so happy.
Peter P. Parker, right? He was telling Miles Morales, you don't think about saving the world. You think about saving one person. If you have that one person, either someone in the future, someone you have right now, it'll give you the slightest motivation to push you. Like, I don't know. Just think of a rolling ball, like on a hill.
Mm-hmm.
You just need that one person to just slightly push you, and you'll be on your way as fast as you can possibly go.
Yeah. And you have so many friends, bro. Friends. Mostly
I used to have so many friends, and then I excluded them.
Okay.
Or
that's
not
fine.
excluded them, but like
But,
I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. But the most important, the only closest friends that you have in your life is
Yourself.
Yourself,
For sure.
for sure, is yourself. But
I'm very hard on myself though.
exactly, that's why you have to push yourself.
Look, be hard on yourself, but not to the extent that you overthink like me. Don't overthink. Just
I always overthink.
I know.
Exactly,
That's
that's
the
everybody.
problem.
That's a lot of people's problem.
they overthink too much.
Yes,
Like
and then-
I'm trying to get out of that mentality.
Yeah. And then like, you just have to push yourself, Kobe. Like, I know that you do most of the stuff for your parents, don't you? Not hella, but you do it for your parents, right?
Yeah, I haven't
Exactly.
done anything for myself.
Exactly. So everything that you're doing, what you're doing right now, put it for yourself too. Always put a little bit of your time into yourself.
Yeah.
Yes, your family is always gonna be there, and you're always gonna be there to help them. That's fine because you care for them. The same thing for me. I'm working. I'm trying to work. I'm trying to invest in this podcast for us. I'm trying to help my mom because she's having a baby, and I'm trying to have a little bit of for myself too. So there's always time for everything, Kobe.
Yeah.
And like, I'm not trying to pep talk you or nothing. I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to tell you what you shouldn't let your laziness take over you.
Basically, you just have to overcome it.
You have to
Yeah.
overcome
Yeah.
everything. So
look, last thing we're just gonna start before we end this. Last thing
Yeah.
I'm gonna say. So like I was saying, have someone in mind. So for me, like I've always dreamt about buying my mom her first house.
Yeah.
We've always lived in an apartment, right? So I want to buy her first house.
me too.
And my second dream is to give my kids a better life than what my mom gave me.
Yeah.
Like that's always the biggest plan for anybody because you set the bar so high for yourself that you're just looking
Yeah.
for that, But
Yeah.
So
So everybody has a dream. This podcast for me is my dream right now. So I'm gonna grind. You're gonna grind. Alex is gonna grind. We're all gonna grind together to make it up there with everybody else. And
Star Talk.
everything. But we're gonna end this right here. One last thing. So follow us on Instagram _heartminded_. Like I said, if you guys want to be part of and one of the podcasts with us, DM us. We'll always answer.
Or just give us feedback.
Oh yeah, just
yeah,
give it.
feedback
Also
for
give us
sure.
feedback about
That's
everything we
DM
talk
us
about. DM
underscore.
us. Yeah.
And then let's talk about next week what we're gonna talk about, our next topic.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll see. Just give us some ideas out there. DM us. But yeah.
And we're using this web podcast site. It's called Anchor. So if
Yeah.
you guys don't have like Spotify, it is on Anchor online. And
Yes.
eventually it will go into iTunes too.
Yeah, eventually.
We don't know for
iTunes,
sure.
and eventually we'll create a YouTube channel as well.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, so YouTube channel's on the way.
Hopefully by the end of the year.
Yeah, hopefully by the end of the year.
That's our plan.
So, yeah. But this is our podcast. This is
Alright.
Ivan.
Kobe.
Alex, and see you guys next week.
Yes, sir.